Our tool, the onMessage Campaign Rhetoric Tracker, is a shortcut that allows journalists to easily track the patterns of a campaign message during an election for any given issue. Specifically, we looked at the 2012 presidential campaign between Barack Obama and Mitt Romney. If I'm a journalist, let's say I want to look at the issue of immigration. I can go to our handy journalism backend, select the category of immigration, and look at the terms that I've already inputted. If I want to add a term, I can simply pick the category, immigration, and then add a term, like hello. We've received success from our servers. Now, we can go over to our graph. This one has been preloaded for us, and look at what our rhetoric tracker has spit out for immigration. We can see all of the speeches that Romney and Obama have given over the course of their election, plotted out on a chart, where the axis on the Y side is determining how popular that issue is. So we can look at and see that Obama has a pretty consistent amount of talk about immigration. He's commonly using terms like deported, immigrants, dream, immigrant, whereas Romney has these two large spikes. We can see that he's saying the word immigration 14 times in this one speech alone. If we click through, we might be able to gain some insight into what that speech is. You can see it was an address to the U.S. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. This pretty much validates the way we're seeing on this spike. Clearly, Mitt Romney is kind of, creating his speech around his audience, a very common tool for electees. You can also take a look at something like education. We can see why Romney mentions education drastically less than Obama at first, kind of in the middle of this campaign, and then slowly Obama kind of starts to peak again, whereas Romney kind of stays low. This would be a great place for journalists to start. They can see the story here, and they might start looking at why Romney kind of backed off the issue after the initial start. So hopefully our tool is useful to journalists in the future. We think with the back-end capabilities, you can very easily see how you can change terms as a campaign changes. Through our graphs, you can quickly look at all sorts of issues across the board. You can kind of see the terms that have been found inside of the speeches. You can look through the speeches, and overall, it's a much easier way to examine a very large body of material. Thank you.